Hello, it's Monday, May 8th. I'm John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
Yeah, I'm Scott Wilk.
And I'm Howard Heil.
Yeah, and you're watching Community News.
And it's T-shirt day today.
Yeah, it's T-shirt day. If you want a T-shirt,
They are available for purchase.
that's exactly right,
Yes.
for a price. But yeah, welcome to Small Town Network. Got to start out by again thanking the groups that share our show every week. We've got like 30 or almost 40 groups that we share to every week, so appreciate everybody for sharing it. If you're a first timer, we try to be around 30-minute show or less. We give you all of this week's events. We give you this week's weather, school news from Rockwood High School, and also all the other schools around. If they've sent us stuff, we put that on the program too. Birthdays, other interests, which is stuff going on like not this coming week, but the following week.
Weather.
So tons of things, but we always kick off, and we always forget to say it, but don't forget to like, follow, and share. If you're watching this post from one of the other shared groups, make sure you click Small Town Network and then follow us and like us and comment on there so we actually see it.
And if you're watching the show and you're thinking, hey, we're going to have a yard sale next week, get a hold of us. We'll tell you how at the end of the program, and we'll put that on for you.
Yeah, friend with a birthday, special anniversary, anything.
Anything.
Yeah, church benefit, anything.
Yeah, we'll spread the word for you.
Yeah, so send us that information. But first, we kick off our Things to Do this coming week with Mr. John and Things to Do.
Yeah, things to do brought to you by Evans Financial.
There it was.
Yeah,
Delayed.
I forgot to do that. But Evans Financial, right across the street from what used to be the gazebo in the park, or what's left of it. And we handle everything over there from your insurance needs, health and life, and actually auto and home. But primarily we do your investments for you. So if you've got an account anywhere else in any form or fashion, there's a good chance, being an independent broker of financial services, that I can handle that for you. So if you're looking at that statement, you don't have a face to go with that name, you better come see me. You don't have to, but it'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
And put a face with a name and sit down and talk with me, and we'll take care of it for you.
Yeah, so as always, we bring you things to do, and sometimes it's a significant date in history. This one was.
Yeah, on this date in 1945, actually yesterday, VE Day, the war in Europe ends. Now we still had the war in the Pacific going on, but Europe, after Germany signs the unconditional surrender, that's over.
Yeah, so significant day for sure. As always, on Tuesday,
they're jamming over there at the Bradbury Community Club.
Yeah.
6 to 10. That's tomorrow night, and $2 will get you in. But you know, when you listen for that, you can play as well. Take an instrument, find some folks to jam with, and they do have snacks and food.
Just the picking and the grinning.
Yeah, and if you go, send us pictures. And this one's going on Tuesday through the weekend.
Dayton, if you've not been, they are all over the Strawberry Festival. And I don't know this year with the weather what the strawberry crop is like, but usually they have the best strawberries you're ever going to have. And they've got activities all week long. Biggest thing being Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday, or all day Saturday and Sunday. They've got pageants, all kind of vendors, great food. It's really worth going to see.
Yeah, so don't miss that one. Hey, send us pictures if you go to that too. Would love to see it. And then on Wednesday, as always, don't know who, but there'll be somebody.
There'll be a food truck in historic downtown Harriman, and that'll be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah, go check that out. And then also in Crossville,
the Spring Farmers Market at the Square, and that's 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time at 100 Stonehenge Drive in Crossville.
And then a regular right here in Rockwood.
The Oasis Children's Program every Wednesday. That's kindergarten through 8th grade. They have crafts, games, story time, music, and worship at 429 West Rockwood Street, and that's at the First Presbyterian Church here in Rockwood.
Yeah, and then another significant day in history.
This makes it a great day, May the 11th, 1969. They formed Monty Python. That's just grew up listening to that and their humor, and it's some of the reasons people don't understand my humor, I think. But Graham Chapman, John Cleese, Terry Gilliam, I think was from the States, Eric Idle, Terry Jones, and Michael Palin. And those guys have been doing stuff, the ones that are still alive, for, they're all over the place still.
Yeah.
I think they were up there with Benny Hill.
Yeah.
Benny
Old school
Hill's pretty
Benny Hill.
funny. I was leaning more towards Python. Benny Hill's a little more slapsticky, but Pythons could get that way too.
Yeah. So very cool.
Even Tom loves the some of the Monty Python and the Holy Grail stuff. The
Yeah,
Black
I love
Knight, he loves that part.
Yeah. Very cool date in history. And then this is a Thursday.
Yeah, the UCDA annual picnic on Cumberland Mountain State Park, and that's 4:30 to 6:30 Central Time. $5 to get in.
Yeah, that's the Upper Cumberland Diversity Advocates.org, and that is all one line. I just couldn't fit it on the graphic. And then also on Thursday,
The Lake Tansy Farmers Market, and that's in Crossville also, and it's like Scott said, Thursday 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time, no charge, and I guess that's to be a vendor, but you got to reserve your spot.
yeah, so go check that out. And this is a cool one on Friday. I wish I could do this.
They're doing this pretty much all month, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, well, it's Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, I think, all month. Yeah.
Yeah, it's American Museum of Science and Science and
Energy.
Energy.
Yeah.
They used to have a great little museum. I don't think they do anymore. There's apartments there, but it was fascinating. I'm sure this bus tour would be as well. And there is a charge for that, I think, but it's not that
$15 a
much.
person. Yeah. Call them at the bottom to get your slot. But it goes to, and there's way more spots than I could list there.
Yeah.
In Oak Ridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all on the, I taught about the Manhattan Project, and it ties in well with
You go to the Museum of
Into the
Science and
World War II.
Energy, you go to the Y12 New Hope Center, and there's so much more on the list, but very cool, gotta be cool.
Yeah.
Gosh, wish I could go to that one just because that stuff is fascinating.
If it carries on till after schools gets out, we may have to take
A
time.
lot of history out there right next door in Oak Ridge, and it's crazy. So go check that out. And then also, I think that's on Friday as well.
Yeah, Mayflower's Ghost Hunt. Bring flowers for your residents, and I think that means a ghost, correct?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
But hey, bring them.
Yeah.
That's at 6 p.m. at the old Harriman Hospital.
Yeah, and get your tickets at allevents.in. There is a charge, it just didn't say how much. And then on Saturday,
Yeah, the second annual Spring Fling. That's in Kingston around the old courthouse, 10 a.m. to 4. And they got vendors, entertainment, live music, food trucks. And I can get a hold of them there at heavensgiftclothing@gmail.com.
yeah, and then at the Princess Theater, they got something on
The
Saturday.
Rhone Jamboree, and you open the doors at 6, and the show starts at 7. They got Larry Stevenson Band and Audie Blaylock in Redline.
Yeah, very cool. And then here's one in Harriman.
The do we know what that stands for?
No,
WHBC Youth Fundraiser Summer Festival at the Riverfront Park from 9 a.m. to 5.
Yeah.
And it's in vendors, food trucks, and more, all events.
Yeah, I don't know what that stands for, but if you know, give us a comment in there and let us know, and we would appreciate it. But also on Saturday, lots to do this Saturday.
Movie night at
The Stone Theater.
Yeah, and at 6:30 to 9, and apparently they're doing it the second Saturday of each month. No admission, but they do accept donations. They
Yeah.
have popcorn, sodas, and candy available for purchase.
It's kind of like the Princess. That's Oliver Springs historic little old theaters.
Yeah.
So go check that out. Also on Saturday.
Habitat for Humanity in Cumberland Mountain State Park is having a mother and son date night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And once again, that's Central Time at the Recreation Lodge.
Yeah, and I messed up. This one's on Friday. So we go back in time a little
No,
bit.
it's okay.
But yeah.
Rocket on Roan.
Yeah.
It's the third Friday of every month, and it goes from 6 to 8. Bring your own chair.
Yeah.
It's free to watch, but you have to bring your own chair if you want to sit down, or you can sit on the ground.
Yeah. Check that out, roantourism.com.
Hillbilly Jedi.
This one's Saturday as well, and this is one that somebody sent us.
The first annual Rockwood Car and Motorcycle Show at the First Baptist Church parking lot.
Yeah.
And 309 North Chamberlain Avenue. If you've never been to First Baptist Church, it's
Yeah,
if
9
you're
a.m.
from here, you know where that is.
9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And it's for cars and motorcycles. So give them a call at that number for more info. Then also on Saturday,
Kingston's Lakeside Farmers Market we always talk about. And it's
Yeah.
11 a.m., 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at 203 South Kentucky Street.
yeah, and it's right on the lake. Beautiful place to buy some produce. And here we've been talking about this one for a while in Crossville.
Finally, the Demolition
Yes.
Derby. And that's out there at their Cumberland County Fairgrounds. And it begins at 6:30 Central.
Yeah, so go check that out. And again, that wraps up our Things to Do segment.
Yep.
Again, brought to you by Evans Financial, which heads you into our last of the school news
For this year.
for this year. Yeah, it's which is brought to you by WVLT Channel 8. Don't forget to go download the news and weather apps.
Could have used the weather apps this weekend and
Yeah.
last couple of nights. We had some bad storms.
For sure. And there again is your school calendar, and we're pretty much wrapping up all that. Not much left in service days. It pretty much just tells you the last day of school. There's the last meals. You got chicken nuggets, teriyaki nuggets, baked ziti pasta, crispito, and then pizza on Friday. And and as always, like we said, this wraps up our Rockwood High School student reporter segment for the year. And the cool thing is, they only have a journalism class one semester of the year, but they still did this both semesters. So even when the kids didn't have a journalism class, they still got together and they did this for us all year. So
And if you've been watching, you watch the progress of these kids. It's been amazing.
Oh,
how good
yeah.
they're getting.
the guy that we did today, he's been kind of a pro from the start. He's a natural speaker.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Pretty good.
all the other ones, I mean, if you watch, and I encourage everybody to go back and watch the original ones, and they were kind of like, I'm so and so, and this is Rockwood, and I don't know why I'm doing this. But then at the end, they were all really like pros, you know, really good. So
And actually, I think they got better at shooting it as well.
definitely
Behind the camera.
They got
as
that
well
new
as-
background that was really cool that you'll see on this last episode.
Camera shyness is gone.
But yeah, so great job to Mrs. Clements' class. Got to thank Mrs. Clements. Got to thank everybody out there at Rockwood High School, especially Mrs. Clements' journalism class, who also does the yearbooks. They do this program, and they do a podcast on Spotify we'll tell you about in just a bit. So our last episode from Rockwood High School, this is Aaron Summerall and with your student report.
Hi, I'm Aaron Summerall, student reporter from Rockwood High School, here to give you the latest news here at RHS. Happy graduation week. Here's a piece of commentary from one of our seniors. Nehemiah Story says he is excited about the new opportunities his dream college, Tusculum University, will offer him, such as football and social opportunities. Tennis district tournaments are this week. Also, the soccer district tournament is tomorrow against Oneida at 6:30. The Rockwood High School graduation ceremony will be outside on the football field at 7:30 on May 13th. Senior Awards Night is this Thursday at 7 p.m. RHS is really pushing for STEM. This week, our school-wide catapult tournament will be hosted today in the gym. There will also be a HOSA chapter officer meeting to elect the new chapter officers on Wednesday after school in Miss Carver's room. And lastly, this year's Spotify-themed yearbook will be passed out today by our yearbook staff. Have a great graduation week, and thank you for listening to my segment of the news here at RHS.
Yeah, great job to Aaron Summerall, as always. But yeah, gotta thank Mrs. Clements' journalism class. Gotta thank Mrs. Malacote, the principal there, for actually approving all this and making it happen. And something you all don't know is gotta thank Heather Haley at WVLT. She had a lot of what to do with how all that came about.
Yeah, I mean, you took her, or she went to the school and
We did a story on her visiting the school, and one thing led to another, and that made all the context. And not only did that
Got us our weather segment.
get us our weather segment.
Got you a job.
It got me a job, which I wasn't there today because my stomach was tore up this morning. So I'll see everybody there tomorrow.
My wife's been going through that too. There's something going around.
It was bad. About 4 o'clock this morning it started, and it was rough for the next 4 hours, and I didn't sleep, so it was rough. But thanks to everybody for covering me at work. As we said, again, great job to all the kids, man. They all did such a great job. If you're watching the program, we got so many people that watch regularly. Hey, give a comment, tell them great job, and wish those kids the best in their future, because most of them are seniors, and they're going to be going on to college and other stuff. So also, don't forget, even though they're not going to be on our program anymore, you can still check out their Tiger Talk podcast. That's on Spotify, so check that out. But again, great job to them, and thank you for a great year. And they're already talking to us about doing it next year, so we appreciate that. Here's some sports going on, probably almost the last of it.
Yeah, tomorrow we have the soccer tournament at Oneida away, and
I hit my button.
then we have
There it goes.
on the 11th we have the senior awards night at 7 p.m.
Yeah, and then the graduation's
And
here.
graduation, that's Saturday. And then you've got that, for
Yeah.
the seniors, you've got that great void that they're going to try to fill in with something.
Yeah.
And it can be scary, but I promise you guys there's good stuff on the other side of that scary.
Yeah, for real. There's your graduation week activities. It's already time to start talking about gathering money for next year.
Golly.
Rockwood High School, the Tigers are already doing like fundraisers. I saw they were at Walmart over the weekend. But hey, if you want to get into the Golf Tiger Classic, fundraiser for them, that's May 19th and 20th. You can call John Webb at 603-1041. I think that says, or 1641.
Yeah, it looks like
$100 a
6.
player, you get food, and it's a 4-person best ball, and $5 mulligans. Man, I can get broke during that.
Yeah, for real. So, yeah, be like, we'll just call that another mulligan. You know, how about I just give you 100 and we just
Yeah, just let me hit it from anywhere.
keep going? Yeah, but that wraps that up. Heads us into weather, which is brought to you by Shape Up.
Shape Up, a great little gym over there at the Shape Up Plaza, we like to call it, with
Yeah.
Big Lots and Tractor Supply, and our good buddies over there at Bushel and Peck as well. But Shape Up is a good little place. They got some aerobic classes, and they got a great space for that. They got plenty of aerobic machines. They got weight machines. They got free weights, and they've got a schedule of classes that you can look up. They also have tanning beds and sauna if you're into that. This is their desk hours. If you want to talk about joining, get out there and talk to them at the desk hours where somebody will be there. Here's their pricing list, which is very, very reasonable.
Yeah.
And we always mention when we're talking about pricing that if you are on a Medicare supplement or a Medicare Advantage plan, there's a good chance that will cover all of your dues. Maybe not the tanning bed, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
You never know.
And something I found out: a lot of the exchange plans, the marketplace plans for younger folks, do have some benefits that will reduce those costs. So get out and talk to Ken and Mary on that, and they'll if you can get free workouts, get healthy for free, or maybe reduce costs, go do it.
Yeah, so here we go. Here's Pow. There he is. There's Howard Heil at the weather wall.
Big shout out to WVLT Channel 8, Heather Haley and her crew for this week's weather. And I'm going to say that this week looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So we got a good variety of weather. We got some scattered showers coming up later this evening.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Hey, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Into the morning on Tuesday, but you can see all the nice temperatures going in for the daytime and in through the evenings. There's always a chance of some spotted scattered showers each day, even though Wednesday and Thursday looks all clear, but you know how it goes every 24 hours around here. So again, the local radar. Right now we got it clear. Earlier today it was raining earlier today, so tonight, like I said, you'll probably have another front come in with some spotted scattered thunderstorms this evening.
Yeah, hold on, Howard.
All right, I'm holding on.
Wait.
Point out Bowling Green up there. See what's going on up there. Now, this way. A little more. A little more.
Where we at?
Oh, little west, south.
Hold on.
Oh,
Let me see right there. Hold on.
Oh, I see it. Hold on. Let me help. We were
Oh,
talking
there it
about
is.
how I was under the weather, but now, wait, where's Bowling Green? I lost it.
oh,
It was.
it was behind your head, man.
Where is it?
It was behind your head.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Literally, it
figure
was
it out.
behind your head.
What about
That's what I was saying.
North,
real close?
north of Nashville.
There it is. I see it. Yeah.
There it is.
Right.
And see, my green shirt
Right
worked.
there.
There's Bowling Green right there.
Right there.
Yeah, I was under the weather. And
That's the
now,
kind of stomach issues he had today.
Yeah,
Disappeared.
yeah. Under the.
We had Tom in here one day, and we put some dinosaurs behind him.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll put some pictures. I'll have to post those
So
pictures.
don't forget, this week would be prime time to get stuff done in the yard.
Yeah, and
No, don't say that, man.
Got to get it done before the heat comes.
yeah, and then do it. Kapow!
You
do
still
it.
got to do it again. Oh,
It was. Yeah, but yeah, and again, gotta thank Channel 8 WVLT. Thanks for dealing with us today, and especially the First Alert Weather Crew. Again, don't forget to go download those apps.
There is no technical difficulties here.
Well, no, there's just
technical opportunities.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Overcome that.
But hey, we got a new version to our birthdays this week. We've
Something
got
we're
a-
trying. We can't promise we're going to keep doing it.
So we're counting on the viewer. If you watch this far, which we're 21 minutes in, and let us know if you like this birthday way better or the old way, or let us know if you just don't
You don't care.
care at all.
Yeah.
Just email it to me.
But don't forget about howardheil@gmail. This brings us into birthdays, and if you have a birthday today,
You're sharing that birthday with Harry Truman,
yeah.
President of the United States, and another great man, Robert Johnson. If you haven't gone back and listened to his music, do it. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, and my little sister-in-law, Lexi Van Hoosier, has got a birthday today, so happy birthday to Lexi. Also, Mike Phillips in Pigeon Forge. He works with one of the magic shows out there, so go check that out. And then tomorrow's birthdays.
Billy Joel, love his music.
It was Terry Evanswood. I couldn't think of his magic show,
okay.
but that's it. But yeah, Billy Joel, one of my favorites, birthday tomorrow.
Along with Tim McFall, he was his wife was the superintendent of schools here for just a bit,
Wow.
and went to Carson Newman with him.
Yeah, very cool.
I'm sure he's not very proud of that. But then we have Jeff Brasler, Peanut. Played high school football with Peanut. He's still around.
Yeah, and my buddy Chris Kyle, he's a chief engineer at WVLT. Happy birthday to him. And Jessica Kerr, happy birthday to her. Also Bobby Rose Stackhouse. And then on Wednesday,
You share a birthday with Fred Astaire and Sid Vicious
yeah,
of the
and
Sex Pistols and Paul David Hewson.
AKA,
Bono, I would change my name
Me
to
too,
Paul
man.
David Hewson. I wouldn't tell. That's a mouthful of words for a
for
name.
real, Bono's way easier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta remember that. And then also on Thursday or Wednesday,
Yeah, Scott Stout,
and
our good buddy Roger Cook.
notice he's a stud because he's with Diane and Diane's daughter
Courtney.
Courtney there. So Roger's a stud.
How old is Roger?
He's the kicking chicken. Heck if I know.
I don't know, but man, he's getting around. He can outdance anybody.
For real. They call him the kicking chicken. You'll see him in Gatlinburg dancing around. So happy birthday to him also.
Oh, Fawn McMillan Neighbors, went to high school with her.
And my buddy Stephen Kerr. And then on Thursday birthdays,
You share a birthday with Salvador Dali.
with them scary eyes.
Yeah.
Also my buddy Guy Scipielli. He's got a birthday on Thursday as well. And then on Friday,
You share a birthday with Florence Nightingale and Katharine Hepburn.
yeah, and
And Yogi Berra. And most importantly, Homer Simpson.
Bart. And
That includes Angie Edmonds, Angela McHouston,
and
and Bambi Gardner Phillips.
And my buddy Travis McKellar. And also Jimmy Wayne Sproul. Happy birthday to Mr. Jimmy Wayne. And then Saturday birthday.
Yeah, Joe Lewis.
Yeah.
Jim Jones. I hope you don't know him.
Yeah.
And I've never actually seen Stevie Ray, but he has, or Stevie Wonder, but he's never seen me either, so we're even.
Yep, true
It's
story.
his birthday.
That's true. And also
Frankie Hahn.
on Saturday. And another one.
Randall Roberts.
And then we just had May 4th. May 4th be with you.
Yep, and 10 days after May the 4th be with you, we have George Lucas's birthday.
And then
We have Mark Zuckerberg.
I figured right about here is where Facebook kicks us off anyway. But
Forgot about that.
but
Probably ain't the first ones either.
Oh, wait.
But look,
Which one
do
is
you, do you see? Like that's too close to call. I think.
It's pretty close. I think that Data is just a little less robotic than the
Then
actual Mark
Zuckerberg. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
true
There's a
story.
conspiracy going on around here.
Yeah, for real. But anyway, happy birthday, Mark. Thanks for not kicking us off. If you don't,
Yeah, if you don't. If you do, well,
then happy birthday anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then also on
Daryl
Sunday.
Euland and Tammy Carter Walters, there with Jay Walters. And she's obviously a saint and very tolerant for putting up with Jay.
Yeah, for sure. And
Misty Green Johnson.
then my friend Melissa Coferl.
Nice fish.
Yeah, and again, if you have a birthday or something like that, just send that information to us. We'll tell you how to in just a minute. That brings you up to things not going on this week, but the following week, which is brought to you by Country Tonight. Don't forget to check out their celebrity concert series. And they pretty much have a show every night. So if you want more information, go to countrytonightpf.com or give them a call, 453-2003. And I still got to work on talking to Jeff to get some tickets.
Yeah.
Not this week, but next weekend, you got this going on.
The Dog World Exchange presents the Homestead Artisan Festival.
It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's out in Crossville, and it's Central Time, 9 a.m. to 6. Live bands and food trucks and ice cream.
Yeah, and they're still
Why'd they put the
accepting-
best part last?
That was probably me. And then Oliver Springs on
They're
Saturday.
having their second annual street fair from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's Eastern Time at the Beach Park Baptist Church, Tri-County parking lot.
Yeah. And again, don't forget, we got a money back guarantee.
Absolutely. And this week,
If you don't like the show completely, you get your money back. And this week, you want to be sending it to howardheil@gmail.com.
he's getting in his pocket
It's
for
coming
a
out.
refund.
Coming on Howard's budget. He hasn't been here, so if you don't like the show, the money comes out of Howard's account.
And actually, if you go back and watch last week's, give it to him too.
Yeah. So anyway, if you got something going on, that's how you reach us.
Yep, at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com. Or if you want your money back from Howard quicker,
Yeah.
message us on Facebook there at the Small Town Network
Yeah.
page.
Don't forget, more important than all of that, Mother's Day coming up this weekend. Happy Mother's Day to
Yes.
all of our moms.
And if we just saved your life, let us know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't forget, it's Mother's Day. Go get that card. Go call your mom. But yeah, so from everybody here at Small Town Network, wrapping up another week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing the program. So from everybody here, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
I'm Howard Heil.
Yeah. Have a great week, everybody. Don't forget to like and follow and share. And thanks for watching.
Be good.
Yeah.